Sha'Carri Richardson, a US track star that was heading for the Tokyo Olympics, recently was suspended for 1 month after failing a drug test. She tested positive for marijuana, and personally, I just think that they don't want people to know that this stuff actually doesn't make you lazy. I'm gonna get into all those details in just a moment, but first, if you could do us a big favor and please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's begin. In April, Sha'Carri Richardson ran 100 meters in 10.72 seconds, which is the 6th quickest time in history. She's the most exciting sprint star since Usain Bolt, but she's banned from the Tokyo Olympics because she smoked a plant that grows naturally on the earth and is legal in most places. Now, to be clear, when I say banned from the Olympics, here's what I mean. She was suspended for 1 month after testing positive for THC, the chemical found in cannabis that gives you that euphoric effect, if you will, which means that she's most likely going to miss what would have been her race date. She failed this test after the Olympic qualifying 100-meter race victory at the track and field trials in Oregon. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, or USADA for short, said in a statement, Richardson's competitive results obtained on June 19, 2021, including her Olympic qualifying results at the team trials, have been disqualified, and she forfeits any medals, points, and prizes. However, even though this suspension takes her out of her signature event for the Tokyo Olympics, there is still a chance that she could run in the 100-meter relay. Apparently, THC has become a newly classified drug that they test for now. Athletes who test positive for any substance on their special lists, if you will, usually face a 3-month suspension, unless they can somehow prove that their use of the substance happened outside of competition and wasn't really related to sport performance. Thankfully, Sha'Carri was able to complete a program regarding her use of cannabis that actually knocked that 3-month time frame down to just 1 month. But it might as well have been 3 months because she can't even compete in her event regardless. All of this being said, she did handle the situation very well. While on NBC's Today Show, she went on to say, "I want to take responsibility for my actions. I'm not looking for an excuse," adding, "I would like to say to my fans and my family and my sponsorship, to my haters too, I apologize. As much as I'm disappointed, I know that when I step on the track, I don't represent myself, I represent a community that has shown me great support and great love." What's tragic here, though, is that Richardson only turned to cannabis for its therapeutic benefits to help her cope with the loss of her mother. NORML, which also advocates on behalf of cannabis advocates and commercial businesses, said in a statement that it makes exactly zero sense for regulators to continue to take punitive actions against athletes like Sha'Carri Richardson or anyone else who chooses to consume cannabis in their off hours. And it truly is baffling considering the fact that she is still one of the top athletes in her category despite all of this. But in closing for her interview regarding this recent ban, Richardson said, "This will be the last time the Olympics don't see Sha'Carri Richardson, and this will be the last time the US doesn't come home with a gold medal in the 100. This is just one game. I'm 21, I'm very young, I have plenty of games left in me to compete in, and I have plenty of talent that backs me up. After my sanction is up, I'll be back and ready to compete. This will never happen again." But we would love to hear your thoughts on all of this though, so make sure you drop us a comment down below. And while you do that, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video title, "Trisha Paytas finally apologizes to Ethan Klein." Alexander says, "LOL, I don't know if we can really call that an apology, but sure, she said the words." I mean, yeah, at least she's trying. At least, right? Better than just continuing the drama. G Flores says, "That one dislike must have come from Trisha." I mean, let's hope not. Shamika says, "Backlash comes from the form of punishment where you would get lashes on the back." Well, that makes sense. Queen J says, "Well, at least she apologized. Might not have been a good one, but it is one nonetheless." Like I just said, it is one, so at least we're moving in some good direction. Hopefully. Titan says, "May I please have a shout out?" Well, only because you asked so nicely, Titan. There's your shout out. Either way, guys, that has been today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try.